Which Disney princess would win the Hunger Games and why? Alright, so it all depends on who you consider a Disney princess. There's a few categories that might count as princess status, so the participants we have are princesses that are part of the official Disney princess canon, princess by marketing. Snow White might have a fighting chance if she gets animals on her side by singing, but I don't think she'd last very long. Not very good survival skills either. Cinderella, resilient and decent survival skills, used to hunger, but no fighting skill or weapons, so not the winner. Aurora, even if she's awake she doesn't have good survival or fighting skills. Probably in the first handful of deaths. Ariel, needs water to survive, a power too specialized to be of any help. I think she'd last long because she can hide in water indefinitely, but I don't think she's winning material because of her lack of adaptability. That's as a mermaid. If we count her movie-ending shape, she has even less of a chance. At least she's a princess by both birth, marriage, and Disney marketing. So one of the strongest holders of the princess title with Aurora and Jasmine Belle, not great survival or fighting skills. Might last a bit longer due to brains, but not enough to win. Jasmine, weak survival skills and fighting, although I hear she gets better at that in the TV series. Still, not enough to defeat the top players, mid-game death at best. Pocahontas, good survival skills and decent fighting, I think she'd last longer than any of the previous ones, but not enough weapon knowledge to make her win. Mulan, my pick for winner in this category. Trained soldier with actual battlefield experience, good survival, and excellent fighting skills with and without weapons. She's also the only one that has actually and intentionally killed multiple people, giving her an edge over other princesses who might hesitate to kill. While not a princess by birth or marriage, she is by marketing, literally a Disney princess, TM. Tiana, resilient and determined, but no other good skills. I don't think she'd last long. If she had stayed a frog, maybe a bit longer, but as a human she has no chance. Rapunzel, even with her full hair and magic healing powers, I don't think that would be enough to win. Her hair is too specialized, and can be cut pretty easily. Not enough adaptability to carry her to the end game, but magic is always a good thing to have. Merida, very good contender and probably close to Mulan on skill with weapons. However, I think she'd be less adaptable and also less prone to kill than Mulan. She's top 3 at least. Moana, her water powers are useful, but too specialized and not controlled enough. I don't think she'd win if there wasn't a large body of water available, which the arena can remove at any time. Not adaptable enough, unfortunately. Former princesses in the official canon. Tinker Bell, if we count her, which honestly I wouldn't, she'd have a really good chance just by hiding and waiting for everyone to kill each other. However, in The Last Stand she has no chance of killing anybody, so probably not winning. Esmeralda, a good fighter, but I don't think she'd win even if she was a participant, which I think she shouldn't be. Princesses by birth or marriage that are princesses during the majority of their story and / or achieve that status at the end. Feline, from Bambi married the prince of the forest, so she's a princess by marriage. Would probably be the first to die. Kiara, is a princess during her entire story, even by the end because Simba and Nala are still ruling, no doubts here, she is participating. Really good chances. The best survival and body combat skills of the entire group, and also a complete disregard for the moral issues of killing others. If she's quick to act before the others toughen up, she'll win. If not, she'll be bested by traps or weapons. Anna, princess throughout the whole first movie and the majority of the second one. No chance of winning though, so the question of including her or not is irrelevant. Kida, she probably has good survival skills, general weapon skills and the fitness required to have a fighting chance. She's a good contender, but I wouldn't think she'd win. Elan Y, the Black Cauldron, haven't seen the movie, but she doesn't seem to have the skills necessary to win. Anastasia, technically a Disney princess since she's a princess by birth in her story and she is owned by Disney. Not enough combat or survival skills to win, but she is participating since Disney bought Fox. Vanellope, a princess by lore in her story. We don't really know how her title works or who is her father, but I'll count her since her being a princess is relevant to the plot. Tiny girl with no weapons. Not winning against a lion, a soldier, or many of the others. She has skills with a car, but that's very situational and not adaptable. Star vs the forces of evil, a princess by birth in a Disney property, so she's participating. If she gets her wand, she's a great contender to win, even with Elsa on the field. Her magic is basically endless. However, without her wand she wouldn't do much. Since I'm assuming all contestants would get weapons, just like in the Hunger Games universe, she would get some sort of wand. It's hard to know, but definitely a danger to the others. Rhea, princess by birth. Without Sisu, her dragon, I don't think she has what it takes to win. She has excellent combat skills, and decent survival, but no killer drive, and no magic. Leia, she is a princess by adopted birth, and she's owned by Disney, so she's in. If she gets a lightsaber she's a good contender to win, top 5 at least. Lightsabers are really overpowered, and the Force could be of help too. However, long-range weapons like arrows negate the effectiveness of lightsabers, and we have at least one proficient archer in the mix. Debatable princesses. Elsa, by the answers on this thread I see that many consider her a Disney princess. However, she isn't one by marketing, since the Frozen line is separate from the official Disney princess canon, although sometimes she's listed in the princess section in stores, messing my whole argument. She isn't one by marriage, obviously. And in my opinion she isn't one by birth, since although she is a princess when she's little, her entire story arc starts with her coronation. She spends her story as a queen, and then abdicates her title at the end of the sequel. She's a queen, not a princess, and therefore safe from reaping. The only way I'd accept her participation is if she's 17-year-old Elsa, before becoming queen, insecure and incapable of controlling her powers properly. Even then, if she participates, she'd win. She's obviously overpowered. Sally, from A Nightmare Before Christmas, she would contentiously be a princess by marriage, but I wouldn't accept it because I don't know if the title of Pumpkin King carries any real power or is just a hollow name. There's a mayor in town, so it's a bit confusing. If she is allowed to participate as a princess, I think she'd have a pretty good chance, given she's almost immortal. Alice, only a princess if you take into account Kingdom Hearts canon. I don't want to open that can of worms, so it's a no from me. Her morphing powers are too unpredictable, I don't think she'd win anyway. Nala, not a princess by marketing. Not a princess by birth, since according to canon she's fathered by a nomad lion and adopted with her mother into the pride. According to lion biology she would be Mufasa's daughter, but that would make her Simba's half-sister, and Disney can't have that. Not a princess by marriage, since by the time she officially gets with Simba he's already a king, making her a queen. However, she was betrothed to him since childhood, which makes her at least princess adjacent. If allowed to participate, she'd be an excellent contender, even better than her daughter since she's a better hunter and a more experienced fighter. However, she'd have trouble killing Kiara, and vice versa. All things considered, it would be best if only one of them participates. In conclusion, if Elsa is allowed to participate, she wins. Her abilities are incredibly powerful in a survival situation, she's ruthless, and she's most likely killed before. However, I truly believe she shouldn't be in the reaping pool. If Elsa is out, then Mulan, Kiara and Merida will be the final 3. If Kiara is quick or the weapons are missing, she wins. If not, then Mulan wins. If Sally is allowed to participate, she might last a long time, but her lack of fighting skills would give her rivals enough time to figure out how to kill her. There must be a way. If she's actually immortal, then she shouldn't be allowed in the games. Adaptability is key, which is why I left Ariel and Moana out. They require bodies of water to use their skills, and that can change during the games if the game master chooses to. If Moana has skills close to water bending, not as shown in her movie, she stands a better chance, but that's unlikely. I'm betting Kiara because I like The Lion King and Mulan has never faced a lion before. It's past 2 a.m., but I couldn't get this out of my head. I love Disney, I love rules, I just could not let this go. It's probably going to get super buried now, but I had to. Edit, added Anastasia, Elon Y, The Black Cauldron, Kita, Dot, Bugs, Vanellope, Star vs The Forces of Evil, and Leia to their respective categories. Edit 2, added Rhea. I want to add Shuri, Hela, Megara, and Queen Xenomorph, debatable, too, but I've reached character limit and also my patience limit. This is a really fun rabbit hole to go down. I would place Kita much higher. Did you miss the part of Atlantis where she could turn into invincible living crystal, painfully transform anything that touches her into more crystal, stop a volcano, blast apart city-sized chunks of rocky ground, and even when unpowered, lay out a 300-pound French pervert with a single right hook? Elsa's only hope is that she flash freezes Kita before she assumes the heart of Atlantis. After that, not ice, acidic alien blood, or any martial weapons training from spear to frying pan is going to take her down. Elsa can cast a level 20 polar ray, sure. Kita can exterminatus. If Disney-produced content is automatically considered canon, then what the hell is this clip of Rapunzel taking out an evil Elsa-like character while levitating? If this is canon, it makes a strong argument for Rapunzel. https://udo.be/oikfevwoapi. With Disney owning Marvel, should Princess Shuri of Wakanda technically be in the list? I think the final battle would be Elsa and Anna, since obviously Elsa has been keeping her alive, vs Star. Star would win if she had the guts to kill, but I doubt she does. Elsa, however, would have no problem killing her because she wants to protect Anna. Now, Elsa wouldn't kill Anna, however, after seeing Frozen 2, I strongly suspect Anna would take her own life so Elsa could win. Elsa would thus most likely be the winner. Edited to add, since Marco is sorta considered a princess in Sfo, Princess Turtana, if he was made to participate as well, then Star would 100% win to save him, and they'd probably do a trick like Katniss and Peeta did so they could both be the winners. I think you left out Vanellope. Small note on Star Butterfly from Star vs The Forces of Evil. In the series she is taught how to use magic without her wand is actually significantly stronger without it. They refer to her wand as basically a tool that schemes the surface of magic, and she learns how to dip down into the true magic. With Elsa being limited to ice magic, there's a decent chance that Star could actually take it even from her. She creates sentient beings all the time as well, sometimes just when she is feeling lazy. This comment is so Reddit. Love seeing unparalleled spirit and intellect directed to absolute nonsense. Amazing comment. Kita from Atlantis is a princess. You're all forgetting the Xenomorph Queen. My money is on her and her wet eggs. She's a Disney princess, fight me. Moana doesn't have water powers. The ocean is sentient and helps her, but she does not control it. 9/10. Great summation, but since the acquisition of the Star Wars franchise, I'd argue Leia should at least be in your debatable category. Not many people seem to have watched it, but the TV show added a lot to Rapunzel's power, including literal death magic. https://www.youtube.com/watch?v=_jz6ltmyw6u. The incantation time makes it ill-suited for a battle royale IMO though. But if she can stay hidden for long enough, an AoE decay spell makes her extremely powerful. Also, in the show, her becomes indestructible and it cannot be cut, at least until the end. I think Elsa still takes her due to her magic being quicker and can be an insta-kill, but show Rapunzel is absurdly stronger than movie Rapunzel. I like the idea of all the princesses being reaped at the same time. See which ones last longer than others. I would also say they each should get their animals as well. Jasmine gets her tiger, Cinderella has mice, etc. This needs to be higher up because it's spot on. There are probably a bunch of other Disney princesses, but the list would get too long. Glad we're not going to include Kingdom Hearts because that's one confusing ride. Okay, but consider this, Rapunzel has her frying pan. Yeah, Cinderella wouldn't last a night. She wouldn't be able to kill an animal to eat. What about Elena? After she masters her scepter, she's extremely powerful, probably more so than Elsa. Even if we don't consider the scepter and just the emotion-tied powers innate after the magic well incident, she's probably unbeatable. Consider the episode where she literally pulled things from her dreams into the real world. She also teleported Esteban to the palace and raised a considerable chunk of land into the sky. I don't know of a more powerful Disney princess than that. So work's going well?